let's first look at what we've been through, and it's more than increased tariffs, because that started in 2018. After that, we had the pandemic. With the pandemic, we saw an incredible raise in demand, which led to container shortage. It led to domestic trucking under capacity and drayage problems. What else? The Ever Given getting stuck in the canal. And so that was an incredibly stressful time, a difficult time, and it has to be a learning experience for us now, because right now we have foresight. And whoever wins the election, like Pete just said, my big question that I wanted to hear was that the Harris side is going to lean into anti-dumping and countervailing more, which is bonkers because that has a crazy ripple effect, and anti-dumping and countervailing is very difficult. And then with Trump, he's being very clear, 60% from China and 10 or 20% on everything else, which is crazy. And I love the question, I think Charlie asked it to Peter at Right in the Morning, was at what point would Peter consider pulling out of China with a duty raise? And Peter said, 10 to 15%. But Trump's talking 60%. So the silver lining I see is we have foresight. And we went through a heck of a lot in the past. How long ago did it start? 2018. So 6 years or so. We got to take that experience, talk to your teams and motivate them to identify efficiencies you can put in place. Talk to your C-levels within your company, and you got to motivate them to give you the resources that you need to make a difference. Because, again, 60% and 10 or 20% is going to have crazy ripple effects, and there's going to be a lot to figure out that we can't anticipate now. But there is a transfer of emotion, and there's an opportunity to shore up your systems. And internally, you look for what went wrong from 2018 to 2022 or thereabouts. What you can make better, and also look at your service providers. Who was shaky during that time period, because when stuff gets wild again in 2024 and 2025, your service providers are going to be mega stressed. And what I anticipate happening, and what I kind of saw when I talked to my clients, is the service providers were good at their core business. They maybe got shaky on their ancillary services, stuff they didn't really hang their hat on. So, be aware of that, and if there's time to make a switch with your service providers, now's a great time to look for it. It's kind of a lot, but that's my thoughts.